Kevin, I cannot believe it's finally here. The day I have cried about, pouted about, celebrated, anxiously awaited, and honestly wasn't sure would ever happen. Kev, you are my dream come true. You are every bit of the man I had hoped to marry, and I know my dad and Benny are proudly watching us today. Thank you for making me truly and deeply happy every single day. You make every trial and tribulation so worth it, and I know that together we can overcome anything. I promise you a lifetime of laughs, love, healthy debates, snacks, and unconditional adoration. I love you most. See you soon, Mr. Dooley. Love, Kay.
Kaylin, words cannot explain the happiness I have today. I get to marry my best friend. Since that day in Chicago, I've been dreaming about this moment. You've made me the happiest person in the world over these last 5 years. From our first quote-unquote date at Siena Mercado until now, they truly have been the best years of my life. Our love has been something out of a dream, and it continues to grow stronger and stronger, and I cannot wait to build a life and a family with you. Kaylin, you are my soulmate, my rock, my everything. You continue to surprise me every day. I wake up every morning finding something new I love about you. Today you have made me the luckiest man in the world. Love, your future husband, Kev.
Who gives this woman to be married?
Me, Bentley, and her dad in heaven.
Kevin, thank you for being my best friend, for loving our puppy boys as much as I do, for always having faith in me, and for lifting me up when I don't have faith in myself, for somehow thinking I'm beautiful at all the time, even during quarantine, for always giving me the support, time, and budget to pursue my dreams, even if my dream is to build a walk-in closet. Lastly, thank you for making me feel safe, confident, being myself, and making me feel like myself is always enough. I promise to always root for the Eagles, as long as you wave your terrible towel, to let you order as much food as you want, as long as you don't eat my leftovers, to never get upset with you if you leave your clean clothes in a laundry basket, as long as you promise to learn how to fold my t-shirts, and to stop buying the dogs a toy every time I go to the store if you agree to let me adopt another one. I promise to always be here for you, to do my best to make you feel happy, and to make sure that you always feel loved, to see you through every dark moment, to pray with you, to dream with you, to build with you, and to be your biggest supporter, to give you my devotion, my loyalty and my respect, and my unconditional love for a lifetime, to keep you wild, and to continue to drag you to new cities and concerts, and to make you dance in the kitchen, even after you have too many old fashions at the summit. I promise to remain incredibly uninterested in a life without you, and to always remember how grateful I am to have you by my side.
Kaylin, thank you for being my best friend throughout this thing we called life, for always pushing me to be the best version of myself, for loving every part of me, even the parts that drive you crazy, for being the best fur mom to our boys and loving them unconditionally. Thank you for always giving me the support, time, and budget to pursue my dreams, even if that means me wanting to join the PGA Tour. For being my rock during all the tough times that life throws our way, and believing me in the times when I can't believe in myself. I promise to always root for the Steelers as long as you sing the Eagles fight song. And I promise to not eat your leftovers as long as you don't order half the menu and take only one bite of everything. I promise to learn how to fold your t-shirts correctly as long as you don't buy every t-shirt that you buy in the store. I won't promise that you can adopt another puppy, but I will promise that they can sleep in our bed only once a week. I promise to be your constant, to be your shoulder to cry on when you're having a bad day. I promise to make you feel special and give you the love, respect, and loyalty throughout all of our years, to support you till the end. Even if that means walking through Home Goods and buying all of the home decor. I promise to grow with you and to be your rock, and I promise to be eternally grateful for all the life that we get to share together.
So do you, Kevin, have this woman, Kaylin, to be your wedded wife, and solemnly promise before God and these witnesses that you will love her and respect her, honor her and care for her, in adversity as well as prosperity, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Kaylin, have this man, Kevin, to be your wedded husband, and solemnly promise before God and these witnesses that you will love him and respect him, honor him and care for him, in adversity as well as prosperity, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Kaylin,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our promise,
as a sign of our promise,
and with it I vow
and with it I vow
that with all that I am
that with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you,
I honor you,
and thus declare
before
God and these witnesses
God and these witnesses
that of all the women on earth,
that of all the women on earth,
I choose you.
I choose you.
Kevin,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our promise,
as a sign of our promise,
and with it I vow
and with it I vow
that with all that I am
that with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you,
I honor you,
and thus declare before God and these witnesses
before God and these witnesses
that of all the men on earth,
that of all the men on earth,
I choose you.
I choose you.
In the presence of God and before these witnesses, since you have openly declared your wishes to be united in marriage, having pledged love and faithfulness to each other, I am honored to pronounce that you are now husband and wife. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Kevin and Kaylin Dooley.
Made you so I wouldn't be alone. I'll be lifted on your wings. When the clouds broke and they gave way.
Just want to start off by telling Kaylin how proud I am of her for what she's accomplished in her life so far. I'm most proud of her for biggest accomplishment, meeting this great guy right here. Kevin, I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud to call you my son-in-law.
Love you forever from now.
You two are more than just husband and wife, but also best friends. Today, you start a completely new chapter of your lives, and Kevin, my best advice, never forget the two most important replies, you're right, and okay, you can buy it.
What I think is awesome for both of you is that you guys challenge and you push each other. You take him outside his comfort zone, and for the two of you, I think that is so valuable to a relationship. So as you guys continue to move forward, you guys take this next step into marriage, don't stop doing that. I think you guys will find as you progress that's unique, it's special, and it'll only make you guys happier.
I will love you forever from now.
I'm just so happy that Kevin has found someone as beautiful, full of love, as happiness as you are. And if you know Kaylin, she just has this infectious energy when you get into a room and she just joy and laughter, and it makes it a really hard time to not have a good time with her.
Kevin, you've been such a great boyfriend and a fiance, and you're going to make an amazing husband. Thank you for loving my best friend almost as much as I do. Kaylin and Kevin, I feel honored to be a part of your past and your present, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you.
The more you hang around them, the more you realize, seriously though, they are perfect for each other. They're both strong-willed, they're both compassionate, they're both hardworking, that we're all fortunate to be a part of your lives, and we're all going to be even more fortunate to be part of your lives going forward.
I just love you two, right? And I just wish you two that happiness, you know, all the joy, all the wonderful times. There'll be tough times. Your love will get through it. If your dad was here, he'd say, baby girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. And I love you too, Kev. And like I told you the last time we're out, if you need anything, I'll always be there for you.
Don't know how long I've been waiting, worth every minute though. You took the time and changed it into something beautiful. And I close my eyes, only you that I see. You're in my head.
Kevin and I, for the past probably 10, 12 years, we've been inseparable. Kaylin, like I said, we met in the hills of Western Pennsylvania, with me being from Lower Borough and her going to Valley. You know, the two of us, whenever I was able to connect the both of them together and see that love just spark right away, it was really something. Like I said, I was glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to see it happening, and I'm glad to see it still flourishing till this day, and it's really special to me. Let's have a toast to Kevin and Kaylin this evening, and forever love. So cheers, everybody.
Take you, my love.